All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Darkest Hour. Episode 4, actually. The 4th episode. Isn't that beautiful?
Is it?
We're already 4 in. Yeah. What, did you think it was 3 or 5?
I thought it was 3.
Well, the reason why you might have forgotten is because Donnie ditched us last week because he was sleeping. That's okay.
Nah,
we still
I
love you.
had something way cooler to do. I just skipped out on you guys.
Let me guess. Bars or hot chicks and touching grass?
Like, I wish. No.
Just
Nah,
sleeping.
just
It's okay.
sleep. Nah.
We shamed you enough last week, so it's okay. We still love you. Guys, we are in the midst of playtest 4. I don't know about you, but I've been playing nonstop, like, I don't know, 12 hours a day. And I'm tired. My shoulders hurt. My back hurts. I did a 17.5-hour stream. I'm pretty sure Jay is doing 17-hour streams every day.
About.
It's
I
okay.
only have 90 hours already.
Jesus Christ.
How long has it been? 6 days? Come on now.
Oh my God. My shoulders hurt.
That's a lot.
Donnie, you've been you have your girlfriend visiting, so you've had girlfriend aggro, which keeps you away from the game, but you've gotten a good healthy 30 hours or so in, right?
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
You know, casual. What is that, like 5 hours a day? Casual.
Yeah, it's pretty casual.
That's nothing.
Casual gamer shit.
Like loading it up, and sorting your stuff.
I know, right? I need to get a life. I need to really get it together.
Yeah, you need to get a digital life and get into the fucking dungeon. Is what you got to do. Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm happy that the playtest has been extended till the 16th, which is really cool. It's kind of like their thing, right? Isn't that what they do every time?
Yeah, every time.
Every time.
Did they do that
Yeah,
the
no,
first
every
one, Jay?
Yeah. The first one was supposed to be like 5 days, I think, and then it went like 10 days almost.
Oh, no shit. Yeah, they always have like a cute excuse, like, we had to take it down for a hotfix for 1 hour, so here's an extra 2 days. 3
know,
days.
right?
Like, okay, yeah, that equals out pretty well. Okay. But yeah, my shoulder has a click in it from being a barbarian. Swinging my axe, my digital axe too much,
Oh,
but it's
man.
okay.
Do you have like consistent shoulder issues?
The right shoulder. Yeah.
You ever done PT on it?
Yeah, I think it's I want to say it's from the Air Force, but let's be real here. It's from gaming and sitting in a PC too much in my 30s.
Yeah,
that's what it really
you
is.
tell that to
Into the
chicks?
shoulders? Damn.
Yeah, that's what I tell my fiance. Yeah, it's from the Air Force, babe. I was fighting for freedom. No, it's from fucking
clicking heads
gaming.
in DayZ.
Yeah, clicking heads. Anyway, playtest 4. Let's just talk about a bunch of fun stuff. I sent you guys the doc. There's plenty to cover. I guess the first thing to cover is they increased the player count in both these.
Well, let's start with how our playtest has been going. General thoughts.
I mean,
What about you, Soma?
I figured if you want to start with that, absolutely, sure. I fucking love it. I'm addicted. I've tried all the classes, and Barbarian still reigns supreme, and it's not overpowered.
It is overpowered.
It's not overpowered. It's Barbarian is balanced well because the Barbarian should be slapping people in a couple of hits if you allow them to get close to you. If you take away a Barbarian's damage, they're done. They're fucked. They're slow. They're cumbersome. They have a couple of shitty throwing axes. That's it. You gotta let them have something. So if they do close the gap, they should be able to crush people in a couple of hits.
Yeah, but because you've been playing Barb, you've been having a great playtest.
Yeah. It's been fun. I tried Rogue for a while. Man, Rogue needs some help. That's all I got to say about that. But Donnie, how's your playtest going, sir? What's going on with you?
Mine's good. I was a Ranger player. I feel like I don't know if everyone got stronger or if Ranger got weaker. I'm not sure, but I just didn't feel good to play this playtest all that much. Definitely not as good as last time. So I've just been playing Fighter, Fighter and Wizard. I've been liking Fighter. Fighter's been fun. It feels like just like because you can take Weapon Mastery and take the bow. So I've just been playing like a thick Ranger and slapping heads when I need to, and it's been fun. I've been having fun with it.
Yeah, Ranger is extremely strong. How's yours, Jay? You've been You've been doing a bunch of wild builds of the the cleric that just fists people to death is hilarious to watch.
Yes,
Punch
sir.
Paul is fucking amazing. The pickpocket shit as a skeleton. When you just sit there as a skeleton in the dark and people stare at you and just think you're a skeleton that is just, I don't know, that's dead, or you're just wall art, and they walk
They
right
don't
by
see
you.
you.
That dude, it's
They
so
have no
fucking
clue you
funny.
exist.
It is so fucking funny. Your videos have been cracking me up, man. But how's your playtest overall?
You know, I was really pissed in the first 2 days from those wizard nerfs, but I know they nerf it so bad it lets me play other stuff, so I just enjoy it more. I pickpocketed probably 10,000 gold at this point.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
probably.
Are you actually
last
even
game,
fighting
I-
people? You're just taking the shit.
No. Nope. I don't stab nobody. I just went up and I dig through their little pockets, you know, loot up my bag.
That's actually fucking hilarious. Have you looted any like purples or any actual good loot?
Technically cheating, but I'm doing high roller pickpocket right now. My last game, I was pickpocketing these guys in a 3v3, and they left all the loot on the ground. They were terrified of me. So they had a bunch of purples and shit. I just took it all. Bunch of
What? Oh my god, that's
Literally
fucking
like
hilarious.
6 purples, a spear, a longbow, a bunch of shit, bro. It was,
What
a
the
little
fuck?
OP.
That is hilarious. Do they just recognize your name, or what's the story behind that?
Nah, they don't see your name. They just I was following them for probably like 7 minutes straight. They just got tired of it.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Now that we've gotten that out of the way, now we should dive
Yes.
into some meat. They increased player counts in the solo Goblin cave and in the normal dungeon. 11 players in Goblin, 18 in normal. Let's start with Goblin because I'm assuming we haven't touched Goblin much. Have you, Jay?
Nah, I play like maybe 10 games.
Yeah, same here. Probably like a dozen and a half. It's not that fun. Have you played it, Donnie?
I mean, it's fun. It's just I think it's not built for every class. I think I've been playing fighter, so I think fighter's good in it. You know, because you got the heal and stuff. I think ranger's good in it, but I think if you play something like rogue in Goblin Cave, it's not a good time. It's fun. It's different. It's okay. It's kind of fun. I think adding Goblin Cave and adding VoIP at the same time was probably the best thing. Because I've
Right.
played probably like 10 to 15 matches, and I've actually had like some fun team ups, so it's been fun. But I haven't killed the troll boss. I know at first you could cheese him, but they patched that out. I think it's fine. I think it's fun. I think it's different. I like that there's like a solo queue dungeon to go into, and the loot's good. Loot's like a normal dungeon, so
It's fun. It's fun for mining runs. If you bring a pickaxe and you get the right spawn, you come out of
you haven't done that.
your starting room and there's shitloads of nodes, and you just sit in the dark, mine to your heart's content, and then rush for a blue portal, which is pretty nice.
Aren't there like cave exits as well? Someone was saying.
You know what?
Yeah.
I was chasing a ranger, and I was raged out on my barbarian. I was dual wielding a couple of axes, and I was about to cut him in the back, and he suddenly turns up these stairs, and he escaped through a cave exit. I had no idea
Yeah.
that was a thing.
Did you see the rocks fall?
I did see the rocks fall. I thought I was gonna die, but I was fine. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, the goblin caves, they're pretty brutal. The poison damage is that's what fucks you.
Yeah, maybe not everything. Like the bugs in the Goblin Cave, like those like hard shell like flying beetle bugs, are kind of
Right.
a little much. They did down tune it because when it first came out, it was super overtuned and they had to nerf it. It was just not fun at all. But I think after the nerf, it's in a good place. It's fun. Like it's different, which is nice. I like it.
And
I got no complaints.
when you kill the cave troll, I know they drop troll's blood, which gives you
Trolls, yes.
yeah, it's 1 point of
One-
health every second for 100 seconds.
Yeah,
Right.
Pretty fucking strong.
yeah.
That's pretty
I
good.
think Flo, you've been playing with Flo. I think we've been farming Troll's blood, and I think we're gonna do a run on the Lich or the Ghost King or whatever with
Perfect.
Troll's blood.
So how hard is it to kill the cave troll? Do you just dive in and out? Just hit and run tactics?
Yeah, I think that's what you gotta do. I haven't killed it. Now Flo on the other hand has killed like 5 times when I watched him. It's kind of monotonous. Like he just runs in, whack whack, runs back, and he makes an attack. It's not the best, but it's all right. It's
Gets the
interesting.
job done.
Yeah, I think it's interesting because what if like another player runs up on you while you're fighting the troll, stuff like that. So I think when people get better at the game, like when we know the Goblin Caves more, I think it's going to be more interesting to see like the encounters down there.
Yeah, I like that it's 11 players too. I did a couple of runs and I would see maybe 1 or 2 or 3 people originally, and now I'm seeing several more, which makes it a little more fun, more team up opportunities. And then with the main dungeon, 18 players now. Have you noticed more interactions with players, more fights and shit?
I've noticed more fights for sure. It's been fun. Is it just me, or okay, hot take, but I feel like High Roller this time around is not worth it. Like, I don't feel like the loot is good enough. You know what I mean? I feel like High Roller should have better loot for paying 100 gold, but you can go in and like get like grays and like just not good stuff. I don't know.
I don't even loot anything in High Roller, so I can't
you're
tell the
wild.
difference.
Well, you're built different, but I mean, like, I wasn't really, and like, I feel like High Roller is so sweaty, nobody really wants to fight, so you don't really get all those mini encounters. And I've been having a lot more fun just playing regular dungeons because I feel like you just get more fun stuff and you can VoIP with people and make hilarious stuff happen.
Not everyone's sweating out of their minds in normals, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I ran into I don't think I've been more frustrated. I was doing a High Roller with I think it was with a friend of mine, and it was 2 clerics and 1 barb, and we were just like, "What do we do here? Like, we go, like, how am I gonna eat the cleric?" Yeah, they were just just buffing the crap out of this barb, and I was just like, "Damn, dude, this is just no shot." We just got absolutely rolled. It's tough, but yeah, I don't know. Have y'all been enjoying High Roller this playtest?
Ish, except for the hackers. Have you? I know.
Yeah.
Jay,
I hate the spawns.
What's that, Jay?
I hate the spawns. They're terrible for solo.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Solo spawn, even just in regular dungeon, is bad. I feel like you get spawned like in the middle of the map versus on the outside when you're solo.
Some spawns, I like take 2 steps and a whole team is rushing me.
Really?
Literally 5 seconds into the match. I don't know what they did about them.
That sucks.
Well, it's more players. I think that's probably why.
Oh, that was before the player thing, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
New spawns, I am not a fan of at all.
I hate getting killed by a rogue that has a dagger in his hand and is slashing at you from 10 feet away and hitting you. Have you guys had that happen to you?
No. Speaking of,
I thought it was a hacker. This rogue was like staying far away and just like slashing, and I was getting killed when I was a solo barbarian.
I don't know.
It sucked.
I haven't had that happen to me. What I have had happen to me consistently throughout the entire playtest is the rubber banding. Is that an issue for you guys as well?
Yeah.
I think it's from VoIP, right? Whenever they added VoIP, I think they mentioned
that's
that.
Like the theory thing. Yeah.
That's the theory. Yeah, they said the dev said it is a strain on the servers in the system. With VoIP added. I mean, does turning it off have any effect? Did it help at all with rubber banding?
Yeah.
I haven't turned it off. I like to have it, so I don't know.
I've turned it off at this point.
Really? It's so fun, though.
It is fun. I turned it off when I did notice less rubber banding. But maybe I'm...
Really?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. That's disappointing. I wish... I really hope they figure that out, because I think VoIP adds so much to the game, especially in like the solo dungeons where you can like team up because you have to. But I didn't... That sucks, man. Yeah, but it's been rough. Like the rubber banding has been consistent throughout the whole wipe, and I say wipe playtest. But
I think it happened after the hotfix. It was totally fine.
It happened for me the entire time.
Really? Did it happen to you
Yeah,
the whole time,
I've been
Jay?
getting it since day one.
What happened to me? Sorry.
Did you have rubber banding pre-hotfix?
Yeah, I've had rubber banding the whole time.
No shit.
Another annoying part with the lag is like you go to cast a spell and it just doesn't work sometimes.
That too. Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Well, my biggest thing is like I've been running from people, and then you'll rubber band, and they'll just catch you and kill you. And it's like, oh,
yeah, they hit you.
God, bro. Like you just, that is so frustrating. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'm sure they'll stamp that shit out. There's a potential for anti-cheat being introduced, of course. So.
And dude, already hackers in the game. I feel like, I guess I say already,
hacks?
but are cheaters. Let's not say. Let's not give them.
Yeah, they're not.
Let's
hackers.
not give them the. Yeah, they're just script kiddies who bought something off the internet.
Yeah,
go ahead.
They're not Mr. Fucking Robot. Yeah.
What's the new cheat?
So the new cheat came out yesterday, and it's It's like a proxy game crash. If you get within range of them, your game just freezes.
What?
Super bad. Yeah.
So your character,
Came out,
what,
like,
just gets
midday
stuck?
yesterday.
Your character just stuck there and they can farm it?
Your whole game freezes. You have to task manager close it and then reload.
Are
By
you
the time you
kidding
reload,
me?
you probably died at PvE. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That's
kidding
fucking
me?
terrible.
I played a high roller rogue game yesterday. I was solo. I crashed 3 times, so I must have like been within range 3 different times. And the last time I crashed, I was opening an extract portal in front of a wraith.
Oh,
Dude, that's so tough.
That sucks.
Imagine making a game nowadays and you just want to make something multiplayer. Like, if you're not a big big dev that can afford it, can like afford good anti-cheat, like that's just so tough that like people. I mean, it's changed the game now, right? Because you just can't make a competitive multiplayer game now unless you have like the capability to come out with a good anti-cheat, because people are gonna ruin it. Like, they're just gonna come out with something that just completely crashes your game.
I think this is a big red flag. Game crash cheat? Like, what kind of stuff is that? I've never seen that before.
Yeah, but I mean, they probably don't. I mean, do they have any kind of anti-cheat in the game?
Doubt it.
Yeah. So I mean, look, I mean, you make a video game, right? Your concern is, let me make a fun game that people want to play. It's not, oh, what if some jagoff from across the world creates a cheat that's gonna make the game unfun for people? So I'm sure they'll fix it as soon as they figure it out. But that sucks, dude.
No.
That really sucks. I haven't ran into one yet. Has it been real prolific?
It's high roller,
yeah. So I'll stay at high roller.
I don't know why you would cheat in a normal, but
yeah, I haven't done too many high rollers. I've probably done like a dozen, and I saw one cheater, and that was yesterday. That's why I didn't know about this new hack, this new cheat.
Yeah, cheat.
Okay,
I've been
so
avoiding it the whole time.
High roller or cheaters or both?
High roller, both.
Yeah, that sucks.
I'm just not queuing it.
That's tough, and I mean, I know we make this comparison a lot, but Escape from Tarkov, they came out and they talked about it whenever they started having like a real bad cheating problem. Is it like slowed down development because they had to combat cheating? Like, it slowed it down to at least half of what it could have been. So yeah, like it's anti-cheat's not easy. It's not an easy thing to figure out. So
they will though,
and
I'm sure they will.
Yeah, I hope so. But I mean, even Tarkov still has a bad cheating problem. It's just one of those things. I don't know, look, completely different dev team and everything, but it's a real pain. It sucks that people want to do that, but I don't know.
Well, we don't need to beat the cheat horse anymore to death.
I mean, I would like to beat the cheat horse. I mean,
so current classes, or the classes in their current standing anyway. There was some changes, right? How has the changes affected Wizard, Mr. JayGriffYuh? Did it really matter?
Gear if you want to play. No, it mattered. You need a shit ton of gear if you want to be viable. At least in high roller.
Yeah. High roller for sure. Yeah.
And solo.
But I feel like Wizard's so quick though. I feel like a lot of times you can just get away. Like, you can make everybody fight on your terms.
Not anymore, bro. Fighter runs you down, a barb runs you down, and a cleric runs you down if you're hasted. It's a whole different game.
No, not if you're hasted. No shot.
Yes, if you're hasted. Yes.
Really?
They're straight up fast.
Nah, I've been playing fighter. Wizards have been outrunning me the entire time. While you're hasted?
Are you wearing a bunch of fucking plate armor though?
I mean, I'm tanked up. Yeah.
That's probably the issue. I mean, the meta, right, is to wear like leather and like a good helmet, but lighter armor so you can move around faster. I mean, yeah.
I didn't know that.
You don't want to have heavy ass fucking metal boots on either.
Throwing axes.
Wizard game is horrible right now.
That sucks.
Yeah, at least for solo, everything's different in a team, but solo is crazy.
I've been enjoying solo barb. It's a lot of fun. I just kind of I play it like a rogue. Wait for people to get close, and I just jump them. It's kind of boring and slow, but it is kind of fun. Good. It is kind of fun.
I mean, dude, anytime we were playing an hour before we got on here, anytime we would just have you go in the room first, and you would just wrecking ball.
Oh yeah, quarterstaff barb. Yeah, quarterstaff barb with
this path.
Yeah, quarterstaff barb with haste and invis and blessing and protection on. It's fucking disgusting. It's I mean, that's the buff ball that we've been talking about for a couple weeks now, right? Cleric, Wizard, Barb. Yeah. It's still very strong, especially with quarterstaff. Only -10 movement on the quarterstaff is it's
Crazy.
going to be changed, right? Like I have to imagine it's going to be changed.
That's just getting nerfed.
100%. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I
it's
like
too
the idea
good.
of Barb being quick though. I like the idea of that. Just less damage, hopefully. But I like the idea of a quicker Barb.
It
I
is.
think you just gotta pick a side. Either you're fast and not so strong, or something. But you can't be the highest health, the highest speed, and the highest damage. It's crazy.
I agree.
Hey, look.
I don't know who comes
It's
up with that stuff.
it is.
Go ahead and give your pitch for how Barb is not broken this playtest, Soma.
It's broken in a team comp when you're buffing the guy up. That's the whole point. You're supposed to be breaking the Barb. That's the point. That's why you're putting every single spell and all that shit on the Barbarian, because you want him to roll in like a bowling ball and knock all the pins down. But a Barbarian solo up against a Ranger, you're gonna die. If the Ranger is competent, you're gonna die. A Wizard taking on a Barbarian one-on-one, you're probably gonna die if the Wizard's good or competent, I think. But if the Barbarian has a strength build, a quarterstaff, haste, invisibility, and blessing and protection, and is potted up, he's gonna fucking slaughter people.
My
Just
only
saying.
issue with Barbarian is if I'm armored up as a fighter, I don't think I should be getting one shot by a Barbarian. That's just my opinion. But if I'm wearing like full like good plate armor in the game, like getting one shot by any class just feels terrible. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like I get it if you're a wizard or a rogue or something lighter, something not as beefy in the HP department, but like as a fighter, like I'm the tank and I'm getting one shot. I'm like,
That does
just feels
suck.
terrible.
Doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Armor needs a buff, I think. Armor rating in general needs a buff. But yeah, I mean, obviously I'm a little biased as a Barb main. I admit it. I
Here's
admit
the
it.
real question, Soma.
Okay.
Are you bringing at least 20 throwing axes a game?
Around 6. I bring in around 6, and then I use them whenever people are caught in tight hallways, and I just cut them down with axe spec.
Those are some rookie numbers, bro. You gotta bring half a backpack at least.
You bring in 6, and you just find some on the way. You kill other barbarians and take
true,
theirs.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
They drop out of every other barrel, I forgot.
Yeah, they're everywhere. If you go into any death skull room and you kill them, it's throwing knives and fucking Francisca axes galore.
Yeah.
So you just get like 18 of them super quickly.
Yeah.
But they are very fucking strong, especially the green and blue ones with axe spec with that plus 10 damage. Jesus fucking Christ. If you catch
Takes
someone
2
in the
to kill a
head,
wizard.
yeah, if you catch someone in the head, it's pretty fucking
One
brutal.
tap, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I think whenever a barbarian goes up against a wizard, the wizard does have to be pretty good to take me out. But if that's only
I think it
if
depends
I
on
can,
the room.
Yeah,
right?
I was just gonna say that it depends on the environment that I'm in.
Yeah.
If I'm running down like a straight hallway and they have distance on me, they can just nuke me to death, right? There's not much you can do if you can't hide behind like a pillar or something like that. But yeah, Rangers and Wizards are the things I have the most difficulty with, depending on the room. And then fighter, I will admit, fighters get fucking slapped. They do. They need some kind of buff with armor rating.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I think they're in a good damage place. I think damage is good on fighter. Like it shouldn't hit as hard as Barb. It shouldn't. But man, getting one shot by Barbarian just feels terrible in the game right now.
Yeah, I think
mean,
one thing that helps me with my build is I don't use Smash. I just don't think it's that great. I like to run Morale Boost, Carnage, Toughness, which is awesome with a Strength quarterstaff build. Your health is...
It's that...
you get like 180 health if you have enough Strength. It's kind of...
Reckless Attack, right? Is the one where you ignore 75% armor.
I think so.
Yes. I don't think anyone
I think
runs
that's...
that. Do people run that?
No, that's the one-shot build. 100%.
I don't... Dude, no way. I like the Savage
You
Roar.
gotta...
Savage Roar and Rage. That's what I run.
Rage.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I'm sure Reckless Attack's probably awesome, but I don't use it that
I think
much.
that's the one. I think that's why I get one shot. Is because it ignores 75% armor, which is like that's so much. Like 75. I don't know.
It's pretty fucking strong.
And like I think
Headshot for like 150. Yeah.
I think the way you do it to like counteract it is you got to like make an indicator for me the player for seeing it of like, oh shit, they have the fucking like nuke ability activated, like let me back up. But right now they just activate it and you have no idea. Like you just get one tap. You're like, what the? Like you have no indication that this guy is like charged up to gonna murk you. So
Well, you know what else is really strong is Cleric, and Jay's video proves how fucking hilarious it is. Just drunken Cleric with Divine Strike. What is it? What's the build, Jay?
You have some beers, some Divine Strike, and a quarterstaff, dude. You just go in.
Divine Strike.
What is the
blessing?
There's a trait, right,
Actually,
that increases strength when you're drunk?
No, you
No,
don't
it
get
just
the
makes you not
effects.
drunk. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Actually,
disgusting.
I 1v3'd Wellen and Mendo, and I don't know who their third was in High Roller. As a
You took them
drunken
all out?
Cleric Quarterstaff. Yeah, 1v3.
Jesus.
awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking strong. I mean, whenever you go up against a barbarian, are you still dying, or were you taking out barbs too?
Wait, did I say Wellen? I meant Mendo and Delore. My bad. I'm sorry. What'd you say? Taking out barbs?
Yeah,
You just
with
have to be
that.
careful. You have to dance around them.
Yeah.
Because they have the one-shot stuff. So even if you're wearing like plate gear, they'll one-tap.
Yeah, I mean, sure, I get that felling axe is probably too strong. That's the one tap shit, right? Is the felling axe? The felling axe, the range on that thing fucking blows. Like I'm enjoying.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
It's very, very short. I'm enjoying Horseman's Axe, Hatchet, or Quarterstaff. Those are the two that I enjoy. The speed that you, if you have like an all attributes build with and a speed build with Horseman's Axe and Hatchet, you're just a fucking lawnmower. It takes a few hits, but you can just fucking run through people. And if you have morale boost, you're getting 12% of your health back every time you get a kill. Carnage is giving you a strength boost for several seconds after you're getting kills, so it starts to stack up. It's fun. Yeah.
I bet. I tried playing Barbarian. I am still terrible at it. I tried.
Well, sir, I tried Wizard and it was embarrassing. I almost turned the stream off. It was that bad.
Oh man.
It was
Wizard-
awful.
I guarantee you, if you played Barb, like if we want to play after this, we'll play. You play Barb with a team, we'll buff you. You'll delete people.
That's what I was doing.
Like-
I was playing buff ball.
Yeah,
I'm so bad.
What do you mean? You just left click and you close your eyes, W key, and left click, dude.
it's
That's
not,
all you do.
You have
No,
to
it's-
dance a little bit. You have to know when to disengage.
Okay. Sorry,
If
you tap A and D a little bit, just a touch.
You got to
and then
touch
you just
S sometimes.
Close your eyes, W key, left click, AD, just on occasion.
You got to hit S occasionally, and you have
You back
to
up.
tap the space bar occasionally too. But it is fun. Is
No, I
dual wield
think,
fighter good? I saw you playing dual wield fighter, Jay. How was that?
Oh, dual wield Dennis, dude. He was
Yeah,
fucking
dual
good,
wield
though.
Dennis.
Dual
Was he
wield
good?
Dennis, that's good.
I put on some like light legs and some light foot boots, and I'm just like dancing with people. Yeah. it's
Were you
pretty
using
fun.
Adrenaline
awesome.
Rush?
No.
Because
Adrenaline
doesn't
Rush
that
is kind of a joke.
it is? But if you get in close and pop that with second wind, don't you get like
Oh,
a
that's a free
massive,
kill,
massive speed boost?
You swing like twice as fast. It's pretty crazy. But then you have to campfire every time. No second wind, no sprint. Though.
See,
You
that's
gotta
so
pick one or the
that's
other.
Yeah,
what
sprint's
fighter
huge.
needs. Fighter needs more adrenaline rushes and more second winds.
They just
Second
gotta put,
one's
like, a
so
30-second
strong, though.
cooldown or something.
But it needs
Nah,
like a 2-minute cooldown.
Maybe give them 2 second wins, but like it's so. I mean, you get half your health back, and like I mean, if I go into a fight and I pop second win, like it's very hard to
Oh,
kill
you're
me.
living.
Like if we're
You're
fighting,
living for
yeah.
a bit.
I think it's really strong. I think second, maybe give them 2, maybe, but like maybe
I
just
think campfire's fun.
yeah, campfire's fine. I don't
Adrenaline
think
rush though, like nobody uses it. Might as well give them a cooldown.
I agree.
yeah.
I completely agree with that. Adrenaline rush, if it had like a 2-minute cooldown,
What does it do?
it would be a lot better because having one use. What is it? One use on it.
Yeah, one use, and you got to campfire like twice or something with the worst campfire.
Let's take
Yeah.
a look. Let's take a look.
Take a look real quick. Suscoldinter.
Increases your attack speed by 25% for 8 seconds. That's pretty significant.
Pretty good.
After the duration ends, your attack and movement speed is temporarily reduced for 6 seconds. Single use, rechargeable with campfires. That
Is that
just
really that
needs-
strong?
Yeah, I would say so.
I don't
right?
think that needs to be campfired though. I think that needs to like cool
It
down.
needs a
like,
cooldown.
That needs to, yeah.
Yeah, it needs a cooldown.
Damn, really?
I'd be willing
See,
to
I
bet
didn't use
that
it.
adrenaline rush is like the lowest pick skill.
I agree. Yep, I think it is. One saving grace, though, is that second wind eliminates the side effects of adrenaline rush. But if you have full fucking health, Do you really want to fucking use that? If you still have
No.
a couple people to fight? No, it's a fucking waste. I don't know. Fighter needs a little bit of help. Fighter needs some help. And you know what else needs help? Is motherfucking Rogue.
Rogue needs help, but I think the biggest issue, like you said with fighter, is armor, right? I think it just needs armor's got to do a little bit more. That's all.
I agree. Yeah, damage reduction just needs to be buffed. But yeah, Rogue is. What do they need? Just more health? A little bit more health? They certainly don't need more speed.
They're still gonna go one tapped.
Yeah.
I think Rogue is all about positioning because like maybe more armor pen. Maybe they need to be able to like maybe backstab needs to be a bigger thing. Like being a skillful backstabbing rogue needs to be like really strong. If you get behind somebody, I think that'd be fun outplaying people like that. But I think Rogue right now is all about positioning. Like you gotta be super patient and let people come into you. But I mean, like even now, yeah. Go and clip that out of context. No, yeah, all right. No, but like even now, when we were just playing, an hour ago, a rogue was right behind me. He stabbed me like 3 times in the back. I'm full plate fighter. Like I just turned around. I was like, "What are you doing?" Like I just bopped him twice and killed him. So I think unless you have super good gear as a rogue right now, you're kind of in a tough spot, especially against like a barbarian or a fighter. That's you're just not gonna kill him probably.
Right.
Yeah, doing a magic damage poison build with Rogue is pretty good. But again, if you're not dancing around and doing hit and runs, you're just going to get slapped.
Yeah, and with sustain, like with the amount of sustain that most people have, like most people bring like 3 to 6 potions into a game, some bandages, they've got second wind, they've got a cleric. Hit and run is just not, I don't think it gets the job done right now.
Well.
I think people are just playing Rogue wrong. If you're not pickpocketing, I don't know what you're doing, man.
It is pretty hilarious.
Barber, a fighter.
Yeah.
But I think it should be all about positioning, right? I think backstabbing somebody should do like crazy damage. Well, not crazy damage, but like significant. Even if you're armored up or a barbarian or thick, you know what I mean? I think that's how you make Rogue fun, is make it all about positioning on people.
Well, I mean, there is the perk, 30% extra damage with backstabs, right? But maybe it needs to be 30% damage and 30% armor pen as well.
Yeah, 100%. Or you ignore, whatever you want to say, something like that. But yeah, no, 100%. It just doesn't. I mean, I've gotten killed by rogues a lot when I'm a wizard or another rogue or a ranger, but against the beefy boys, rogue feels real bad.
Yeah. Yeah, there is other abilities to reduce armor with the rogue, I guess. The active ability, weak point.
Yeah.
Yeah, weak point.
Yeah.
Weak point's really good, but
it is pretty good. But what's the cooldown on that?
Not sure.
Let's check.
Oh man, some patch notes just came out, by the way.
Ooh. Perfect timing. And while you're pulling those up, Ranger just trivializes. Oh, hold on.
Again.
Hold on.
That's messed up.
Let's see.
Savage Roar got nerfed.
24-second cooldown on weak point attack.
A level limit to make cheaters stop doing it as much.
To be fair, I called it.
All right, let's
keep nerfing Wizard.
All right, Jay, drop the patch notes on us. Start it from the top, sir. What you got?
All right.
Here we go.
Cave Troll not recognizing the Pavis has been fixed.
Okay.
Lich would take damage to himself during melee attacks. That's weird.
Would people drop the Pavis? Like, that's like the placeable shield. Would they drop that to, like, glitch the Cave Troll on it?
Yeah,
and just shoot him? That's dirty.
Interesting. Okay.
Respect to the player base for that one.
What was the second thing you said,
silver coin
Jay?
stuff.
What was the second?
The Lich would take damage to himself during melee attacks. It's weird.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know the Lich meleeed.
Interesting. All right. Keep it running, sir.
Buying gold with silver coins has been fixed. Haste duration from 11 seconds to 8.
Ooh.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
What's the speed boost? How fast? Much faster?
14%.
14%.
Oh, wait, only 14% faster?
Yeah.
You could feel that 14%.
I was gonna say it feels quicker.
I feel like it used to be. I'm pretty sure they put some weird movement cap in Because I don't know why
Yeah.
wizards are so catchable now, or maybe they just buffed fighter barb move speed.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Savage Roar, here we go. Duration change from 4 to 3 seconds. Later, Soma.
I
I'm
don't really
not
think it
angry
needed
about
to
that.
be.
Probably not noticeable.
I'm not angry about that. What I like about Savage Roar, obviously it makes clearing rooms easier, but what I like to do is jump into other players' fights, Savage Roar, get through the mobs to them, attack, and then dip out of there and have the mobs get back on them. So 3 seconds. Losing a
Savage
second
Roar
sucks, but
really
it's fun.
Didn't need a nerf though. I don't think that's like. I didn't think it was that strong.
It is quite strong. I
Okay.
think it's. I mean, the damage reduction is good too. What's the damage reduction? Like 25% or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, 25%.
Oh, even against players?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
it's good. Yeah. When I'm about to fight another barbarian or a fighter, I just pop that last second, and it saves my ass.
Yeah. Okay. Well, makes sense now.
All right, Mr. GriffYuh, what else you got?
Cave Troll's magic resistance has been removed.
Oh shit, removed outright. Okay,
That's pretty interesting.
that's.
There's now a level limit for high rollers. Look at that.
What do you think? Level 20?
Probably like 10, I would say.
Probably.
Okay.
Weird. They don't want like under-geared Timmies to go in there or something?
It's
Low-level
for
Timmies?
cheaters, I think.
Ah, true.
It's definitely for cheaters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
Iron Shield logic for several known exploits. I guess maybe that's their anti-cheat. Iron Shield logic. Iron Shield.
Updated Iron Shield. Let's Google that. What is that? Unless it's literally an item.
Nah, it has to be their anti-cheat.
Iron
Their
Shield
Iron Mace.
anti-cheat. Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Chats are saying that it ruins normal lobbies. Hopefully not. Adding that level capping.
Yeah.
What ruins normal
And
lobbies?
it's not gonna.
Putting the level cap on high roller.
Yeah, I don't think
If
it's gonna
anyone's
stop.
cheating, they're just gonna go in.
Yeah, it's not gonna stop anybody from cheating. So, but I mean, in general, I think level capping people at a high roller to begin with is not a bad idea. But
Well, if that last point in the patch notes is successful, hopefully it'll negate whatever fucking exploits people have found, right? So hopefully we don't have to worry about the normie dungeons. Interesting. That was all of them?
Yeah, that was everything.
Okay. Did it say when that was going to be patched in? I'm assuming it's
Oh shit, good
like
point.
right now, maybe?
9:45, so the game goes down for an hour and a half, so about an hour. Every time I say an hour and a half, it's only an hour. 7
nice.
minutes it goes down.
That's not bad. Okay. Is that PT?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. So for the last 20 minutes here, should we do Q&A with chat? What do you guys think? Does that work for you guys?
Yeah, let's see why not.
yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Okay. All right, chat. What you guys got? You got have any questions, comments, concerns? What do you guys got for us? Lay it on us. What do you got?
Better for cheaters to take grays off of people than uniques.
Agreed.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't disagree, but
Oh, here. Okay. Clay Gotham brought up a good point. Real money trading for gold. Apparently, there's gold farmers in the game, and people are. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming people are buying gold for cash already in a playtest.
You haven't seen the trade. The trade, they're spamming like gold buying sites.
I just do
Spamming it.
filters. I filter for what I want, so I don't
Gotcha.
see it. Trying to go into trade chat without filters is like watching a fucking, I don't know, Aiden Ross's chat on Twitch. It's it's fucking too much. Let's see here.
how do you okay, here's one of the issues I have with stuff like that is I'm concerned. I mean, I bring the comparison up all the time, but Escape from Tarkov did a lot of like, in my opinion, bad changes to the game to try to fight RMT. And I really hope Dark and Darker doesn't do that, man. I mean, I think RMT is just a thing. Like you can try to combat it, but it's going to be a thing. Like you're just going to have to try your best to like deter people. You know, like make it where
Right.
there's a level cap before you can become a trader. Like you got to be level 10 before you can start trading, and then anytime you see those traders, they get banned, stuff like that. But I genuinely hope they don't make a bunch of changes to like combat cheating or RMT in that way where it like affects the main player base. Because like in Escape from Tarkov, they made it where like you couldn't drop certain items anymore. Like you couldn't drop keys because people would like do stuff like that, and it just like really changes the game in not a good way.
Gentlemen, have either of you ever used real money to buy gold or currency or items in any video game ever? Admit it.
Of course.
Yep, same.
I bought gold.
Admit
Wow.
it. Same.
I bought gold. Wow.
For a mount. I did it for an epic mount.
Oh man, down bad, bro.
I was down bad. I had just gotten back from a deployment when I was in the Air Force, and I came back, and there was some fucking expansion pack came out, and I was severely behind. I was like, I got all this deployment money. I need to buy myself an epic mount, and I did, and it was great.
Yeah, I bought gold in RuneScape, but I had a gambling problem. And it worked out. I bought a little bit of gold, and I made like $1,000 from it. So what can you
really?
say, man?
That's
I
fucking
didn't
worth
sell
it.
but-
Oh well, maybe not
In
worth it.
fact,
Dude, there was,
I turned about
go ahead.
$20 into 1,000 on RuneScape, and then I from the Sand Casino, the Duel Arena, and then when Classic WoW came out, I threw it all in one bet and I lost. So I
Oh,
was trying to double up real quick.
that's
It was
right.
alright. That
wild.
was the time to quit.
So
Classic WoW comes out, you quit RuneScape.
RMT is
when this
whatever. Who
was.
cares? If people want to spend money, whatever.
Right.
But this was back when like Venezuela was really bad. Like all the stuff was. I know it's still probably not great down there, but like the stuff was really heating up. There's an article that came out that people were instead of going out and getting jobs because like inflation and everything, the economy was so terrible, they were being gold farmers on RuneScape for like $7 an hour,
Yes, sir.
and that was making more money for like a person down in Venezuela than actually go getting like a real job.
It's
It was
fucking
like
crazy.
1,000 extra minimum wage. I don't blame him, man.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, like wages were so bad down there that like at the time it was like fuck it, I'll just fucking grind gold on RuneScape.
Hey, good for them,
Let's go.
man.
Just farming
Good
green
for them.
dragons out in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them, man. That's awesome. Nobunaga says, do you guys think a flea market system like Tarkov would be better than the trade system? No, I feel like selling stuff can take too long. No, I actually really like the old school system that Dark and Darker has. I think it's great. Purely player driven barter system.
I like it.
I think it's cool. It's fun. Reminds me of
Player
old school shit.
interaction.
Exactly.
Something that games these days just don't have. So
I
Yeah.
think it'll help fight RMT. I think in that sense because you'll see because I mean it's harder to make that connection with somebody whereas like you have to go out and like shout them out in chat. So I think that's an easier way to catch RMT type people as well.
Yeah.
Whereas in other games like Tarkov you can just make an anonymous listing of like some crazy item for nothing and then people can
some guy posts up 48 LEDXs in one trade.
yeah.
Makes you
I
wonder what
want
he's doing.
48 LEDXs for one Tashanka. It's like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Yeah.
But see, the problem with stuff like that, with RMT, when you get RMT involved with games and you have cheaters, is that RMT drives people to cheat more, because if people can make money from getting crazy items, they're going to cheat and take crazy items, and that's like the vicious cycle of it. So
Yeah.
hopefully they can figure out the cheater problem.
I have a question for you, Jay. I want to do boss runs later tonight. I haven't done them yet.
Yep.
You've done a couple. How is it? Is it fun? Is it hard?
I mean, you kind of have to have. We got carried a little bit. I had my boy Avnik. He's in the squad with the #1 boss kills like every playtest, so he was hard carrying. He's a
Goddamn.
cleric too.
Is he just full support?
Yeah.
Or just
Yeah,
is
he's
okay.
just like cleansing all the mechanics off. He's healing everybody. He's even in there bonking the lich, dude. He's crazy.
Damn.
I don't know how he does it.
That's cool. So you what?
As
It
long as
was,
you do normals, it should be easy.
yeah.
Easy enough.
So it's what you were rolling your wizard and he was rolling cleric and then what you had a ranger probably or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure Rangers hard required if they kill 80% of the boss kills are from Rangers. So
That makes sense.
Kinda
I'm just
neat.
trying to think how I would go in there with a barbarian. I would just fucking die, right? Like there's no way.
You need a team.
You could do it on the Ghost King. I don't know how you're gonna melee the Lich though.
Why? What happens when you melee the Lich?
Lich does like a zap, and it pretty much one taps you. So if you're like in
Oh.
his face, he's probably gonna land it, right?
Good point.
Have you killed any bosses, Jay?
Yeah, he just said.
Yeah, actually, I did boss farming earlier today. Killed the Lich.
Okay.
I want to say twice. Killed Ghosting twice.
Who's easier,
Damn,
Ghost or Lich?
Lich, way easier.
Is it just like a WoW raid, where as soon as you find out like the patterns, it's easy peasy?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Bring
The
on the
Ghosting's
questions.
more of a DPS race. He puts like little puddles on the ground, and if you take way too long, it covers the entire room. So.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay. I know he has like
DPS.
the blue spell where you have to run away from it, and then purple you stack or something like that, right?
That's the Lich, yeah.
The Lich. Okay.
The stack and then like split mechanic.
Got
It's
it.
like the main part.
Okay. That's cool. Interesting. All right, folks, what else you got? Nero has a question about the market as well. My question about the market is, how do you guys think it would evolve in the future? Getting gold is too easy and items are worth nothing. Well, I don't think items are worth nothing. I think that they need to tinker on itemization in general. I think items, sometimes they feel fun and other times they're really disappointing. And
Sometimes they're garbage. Yeah.
so stupid. Like finding like a purple axe on a barbarian that has like will and knowledge on it, you're just like, fuck me. What's the point of this? Yeah. And then the worst part is someone is trying to sell that in trade chat for 1,000 gold because it's fucking purple. You fucking dummies.
Yeah.
Just because it's purple doesn't mean it's worth X amount of gold. No one is, and I actually
People buy it, though.
Do people really buy it? I'll see a motherfucker in there for 90 minutes straight saying, buy this axe, this 3 knowledge axe for 700 gold. And I will go into a chat window with them and I'll say, no one is going to buy that. Sir, log off the computer right now or vendor that shit. And then they're just like, fuck you, man, someone's going to buy it. And then an hour later, they're still there. They're still trying. Just because it's a cool, pretty color does not mean it's going to get you gold. I don't know.
Right.
That's the way I look at it. Let's see here. Ryan SM7 says item equip speed needs to go. I
think so.
It's an annoying stat. It sucks when that stat
the stat
takes the place of something that's better for your class, right?
Yeah, that stat is weird.
Magical interaction speed? What the fuck?
It's not even in the game yet.
It's not in the game. There's no scrolls or anything yet. That is annoying.
Yeah.
Magical interaction is I am a rogue and I find a fireball scroll and I want to cast the fireball with the scroll, right?
Is that what it is? Oh.
That's my guess. I don't know. I'm
Gotcha.
total conjecture over here. But in Dungeons and Dragons, you can find a scroll, like a magical scroll, and then a non-wizard, a non-magic user can cast a spell, right? And like in Skyrim as well, Herb Slayer just said, exactly. So I think that just means if you have a really good magical interaction speed, you can just bust out spells out of scrolls faster. I think it'd be really cool to see a rogue with a bunch of spell scrolls running around super fast, casting fireballs out of scrolls with really fast magical interaction speed. That could be a really fun build later on, like a arcane trickster kind of build. But yeah, it sucks that it is a stat that can take up space on a cool item when it's not in the game yet, but whatever.
Yeah. I think stuff like that's cool though.
Those scrolls are coming though.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
Oh, they are?
Absolutely.
Like
yeah.
fireball
SDF
scrolls
direct...
that any class can use?
I don't know what it is, but SDF directly said like poison arrow scrolls for the ranger as an example.
Ooh. Nice. Okay.
I'd be cool with that being like a consumable too. Like you get like a quiver, say like 1 reload of poison arrows.
Actually, quivers. That'd be really cool if quivers were in the game. Interesting. Yeah. Grim says right now magic interaction speed is shrines. I didn't realize that.
No, everyone says that, but I don't think that's true.
I don't think it's true either. I thought it was just regular interaction.
Maybe. I don't know.
Interesting. Spell scrolls usable by everyone would be insanely busted. I don't think it's usable by everyone. Like, for instance, it says the fighter description, they cannot cast spells. So if you're a fighter and you have a fireball scroll, you'd probably be too dumb to use it, right? As a fighter boy, so it'd be a waste to try to even equip it.
Barb shouldn't be able to read. I like that one.
Yeah, Barb should not be able to use a scroll either. I agree. Crafting needs to be put into the game. I mean, there is some level of crafting. It's kind of monotonous.
Okay. What if you had to have like a baseline level of like intelligence or knowledge, and if you like itemize correctly with your barbarian, you could use scrolls? That'd be cool.
Give you the option, man.
That'd be nice. Be fun. Like you had to have like a certain level of like knowledge, and based off your class, you know, whether or not you can use that without proper gear. That'd be cool. That way, it's like you're making a sacrifice of like, do I take my strength axe to like slap heads harder, or do I take my knowledge axe to like so I can use scrolls? I think that'd be a fun way to kind of play the game and, you know, give and take.
Right.
You know what would be really great that this game needs, hopefully in the next playtest, but I know it's not going to happen, is just like a little dueling arena, just like a practice dueling arena.
Dude.
A little Coliseum.
1v1 action?
Yeah, 1v1
What would be
Coliseum.
badass is arenas and leaderboards for the best like teams, and so everybody could learn like what the best team comp is. I think that'd be sick.
I think that's almost a given, right? I think they've mentioned that in an interview before, right? Like some sort of arena.
Oh, like a tournament thing? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I'm pretty sure.
Tournament.
And have it just like
Coliseum type thing.
just like WoW. You can have like team names and stuff and like leaderboards. That'd be cool. And then like you could now this is like when the game fully launches, right? But you could have like cosmetics and like swag that only people that reach a certain elo on the arena leaderboards have. So it'd be cool. And people like really grind for it.
Give me that gladiator title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Question.
Give me
What do you think
my
should be the
gladiator
highest
mount.
priority?
Sorry, go ahead, Jay.
What should be the highest priority for devs?
Highest priority for devs. Well, not balance. That doesn't matter right now.
Probably
I mean,
cheaters. man.
cheaters.
Probably
Cheaters,
cheaters. Yeah, fixing their anti-cheat. They got to stamp that before it gets too crazy. Beyond that, though, what do you guys think?
I mean,
It's hard to say as someone that's not a game dev.
I think
Content
balance.
loop.
Yeah,
Balance?
content- I was well, no. Well, I was gonna. I didn't want to interrupt Jay. I was gonna say I think balance is in a relatively good spot. Like barbs are a little strong, but it's not like outlandish. I think like Jay was pointing out, content loops and just in general content, more stuff, new stuff to do.
Right.
Because I mean, this is like what, like the third or fourth play test, and we've kind of like the troll cave is cool, the goblin cave is cool, but it's not really like new. Like,
Right.
you know, something new to do with your teammates and stuff would be kind of cool. But
I know Barb is strong, guys. Come on, chat. I know as a Barb player, I have to defend my rippled, muscly, hot nippled boys. Okay, relax.
Look. All I know is I was playing wizard and I'd call it OP. Come on, man. Let me hear the words. Let me hear it. Soma.
say it.
Barb
Out of your mouth.
is in a great place. What can I say? It's in a great.
There you go. Yeah. Shameless.
I know it's strong. I think felling axes, one hitting people in high roller is fucking dumb. I'll admit that. That's as far as I'll go. I think I would like to see. I would like to see the forest level come. I think.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, obviously this is just a demo. This is a play test. I'm watching people in the subreddit complain about how it's a very difficult new player experience going into that dungeon and getting your ass kicked. And some people have a lot of crybaby posts. Let's be real here. Just practice the game, keep playing, and you'll get better, right? But for people that don't have a lot of time to grind and learn a game, people that are just casual gamers, I think if by playtest 5 they have the easier level 1, B1 forest level, I think that would be super helpful to keep continuously increasing the player count. I think this game is going to keep getting attention on TikTok and YouTube and Twitch. More and more people are going to jump in and play it. and you need to have some bumper bowling action ready to go for the army of more casual gamers that are going to jump in, right?
Right.
So I think they need to have the forest level soon, hopefully.
Well, see, I'm not gonna.
But
be
it
able to
should
make
stay
my,
hard.
like-
The game should stay hard, obviously. But
Yeah. But like, I need a place where I can dunk on noobs though, because like I need to enjoy the game. So it's not fun if I fight someone at my skill level and lose. Like I just want to shit on people. Like that's why I play video games.
Totally.
Like I take so many L's outside of this room. Inside this room, I just want to win. Right?
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. What else we got? What other questions we have? How many servers are going to come out? I don't know. I would like to see maybe a central server for our boy Donnie here. Maybe a Dallas, Texas server. I'd like to see
Dallas should be nice.
something beyond Oregon for West Coast. That'd be nice. Good for Jay though. You probably like that server location.
Like 30 ping. The ping just doesn't matter if the game just like has rubber band.
That's a good point. That's true.
Like I don't get great ping because I have to like my Wi-Fi signal has to like go through all the pot smoke up in Oregon. Like it really messes up my server connection.
Totally, dude. Totally. What else do we have? Any other questions, boys? What else we got? Cavitato7 says, you play on Wi-Fi? Disgusting! It is kind of disgusting.
Okay, not my Wi-Fi. Not Wi-Fi. I'm just, you know.
I hope you're not playing on Wi-Fi.
Look, I'm wired in. Look at my BMI is too high for me to not be good at tech and stuff, all right?
Ramisher says, do you think they should add a Five Guys burgers and fries to the hell level? So I have a buddy who he speaks rather quickly sometimes, and whenever he dies and he wants a res shrine, it sounds like he's saying restaurant. And he's always asking for restaurant, but he's saying restaurant. I know it doesn't sound like it because I don't speak XQ speak and Zoomer speak, so I can't talk as fast as that guy. But it sounds like he's asking about a restaurant every time we play. I think it would be kind of cool if there was food items you could find that maybe give temporary buffs. I think that'd be kind of cool. Like we have,
That's a good idea.
I think it'd be kind of cool, right? Like maybe like a I don't know, a
Make
meat
some goblin
stick
stew or something.
Yeah, or like a meat stick you find that like gives you like a speed boost or like a strength boost for 10 seconds. Other shit beyond the ale, essentially.
I think a cool idea that they've done with maybe this doesn't relate to the question all that much, but I think a cool idea they've done with the Goblin Cave is that there's like exclusive items that help the team, right? Like troll blood. It'd be cool if maybe you could like gather certain like food items for certain buffs for the team, and that would give you a reason to go to the Goblin Cave other than just going solo.
Like, tie into crafting later on, yeah. Like a little cooking skill.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm describing the shrines. I know. I realize that, but shrines are in set locations, Electro Bolt. Like, it would be nice to have a mini version of the speed shrine in your pocket for whenever you want to use it, right? Like, yeah, you can definitely play around shrines, and I do. It's a lot of fun to pop a speed shrine before you go in, but it'd be cool to have like a minor version of that you could consume. What else we got here? Give barter items that aren't treasure. What's that?
I was gonna say, find a doobie you can smoke, get 20% damage reduction.
No,
Slows you down a little bit though.
Dude, I'm telling you, what you do is
I want a pipe.
You find a pipe, you smoke it, you get more knowledge and willpower, but your memory goes down, so you can't cast all your spells.
That
That would be fucking hilarious. Yeah, a pipe would be dope. What do you guys think about interaction?
Shield.
Go
I
ahead.
was to say, if you block an attack with a shield, enemies get stunned for 1 to 2 seconds. They should have like.
Depends on the shield.
It should open up. I think it should open up like a counter attack option if you do block an attack. But.
I think it depends on the type of shield. I think that there should be something like a spiked shield, right? And if you hit someone's spiked shield, maybe you take 3 damage or something like that. Or if you have a super heavy iron shield and someone with a blunt weapon hits it, maybe that, stuns them for a half a second or something like that, right?
Right.
There's cool mechanics they could add like that.
Make a shield bash or something. Like that could be
that'd be
an
great.
ability.
Yeah, a shield bash should be super cool.
What do you stun you for half a second?
One Fez says, "What do you boys think about interaction with consumables? Having to click through to select the one you want feels clunky." It does a little bit. You get used to it, I think.
I think a hotkey system wouldn't be terrible.
6 hotkeys?
You talking about spells?
No, just like potions
potions.
and bandages and shit like that.
Like I could have my because there's what we have like 1, 2, and then 3 and 4, but we could have like 3, 4, 5, 6 be like specific items instead of scrolling through. I think that'd be better.
Do you guys
It wouldn't be
have
so bad if that bug wasn't in the game.
which bug?
You go to like pull out a potion and you go to drink it and it's a torch in your hand instead.
Oh yeah, that sucks. I fucking hate that.
happened to me.
It happens to me a lot. Do you guys have weird hotkey setups, or you guys just have like the default?
I have default.
I do pretty
myself.
default. Yeah.
Oh my god, my hotkeys are fucking weird. I have, let's see here. I have 2 thumb buttons on my mouse. I have one of the thumb buttons as consumable slot 4. E is consumable slot E. The other thumb button is one of my skills. Middle mouse button is one of my skills. Shift takes out my main weapon, and scrolling up or down on the mouse wheel takes out my secondary weapon.
You're a boomer, dude.
It's bad. I know. When I play League of Legends, I move the camera with WASD.
You're a lion.
That's not terrible. I kind of get that. I get that, but shift to take your weapon out is weird.
As Being Zer says, it's just a different brain. I know. It's fucking crazy, right? It's crazy.
Like the equivalent
is
of,
fine.
I know.
The equivalent of summit leaning with V and B. Who does that?
Wait, V and
B, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't move.
I know. I'm a weirdo. You guys give me the hate. It's all good. I know. I deserve it.
You're just a boomer, dude. I don't know
I guess I'm a junior boomer. Boomer in training, yeah. Fucking crazy hotkeys, though. I know.
Clash trees, what are they? Clash trees, nobody knows yet, Landslide. So.
Yeah. What are they going to do with that? Is that, like, how's that going to work? Because I feel like we already have perks and active abilities. Like, what's a clash tree going to do? Is it just going to be more perks?
No, I think it's going to be passives. It's going to be... Like there will be,
okay.
Yeah. There's going to be, probably.
I mean, like, perks are already passives.
Yeah, but lesser important, lesser power. Like they're going to be less powerful. So it's going to be a tree that has different branches on it, and you can go down one branch and maybe, as a barbarian, you do. If you hit one particular thing on the perk tree, and you spend 3 points, maybe you get like 3% extra damage with axes, or
stuff like that.
And maybe you get to like the bottom of the tree, and it's like a 3% buff, overall buff to your health, or 5% speed boost, or something like that.
It just feels a little redundant at that point than to have perks as well.
I don't think so. I think it gives people more opportunities to progress with their character. I think that's all it is.
Right.
I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think it's gonna be fun, and you're only gonna have probably a certain amount of points, right? The level cap's 20, and if they're smart, they'll have a very robust tree with a lot of options. So if you only have, let's say, 20 points in total, but there's 50 options or something like that, and you have to be really careful with where you go down the tree, you're gonna have very specific builds. I think that's cool.
It'll let you like specialize. Maybe it opens up possibly multi-classing or something. I don't know.
Now that is an interesting thing to talk about. Multiclassing
they
is
specifically brought up multi-classing at one point.
Yes. So multiclassing is fucking super fun in Dungeons and Dragons. It can turn a character into
How do you
something
do it,
disgusting.
though, in this game?
We don't know yet. I'm sure they'd figure it out.
Classes first.
Yeah, need more classes first, which
Like-
there's 6, 7, 8 more coming. So
Pitch me an idea of how a multi-class would work right now, though. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, we have the majority of classes, right? We've got, like, 6
Less than
or
half. 6 of 13.
13? Is there 13 classes in the original Dungeons and Dragons?
We count Artificer. But Iron Mace directly said 13 at one point.
yeah, I don't know if Artificer's ever going to be in the game. Artificer's.
I mean, like, even then, like, if we're saying multi-class, like, I should be able to mix like a fighter and a wizard right now. Like, is that like I mean, is it like a fighter that can cast spells?
You ignite your sword on fire, dude. Come on now.
That'd be cool.
I think you could mix like a barbarian and a cleric or something like that, right? So you could like buff your cleric a little, or buff your barbarian with some cleric spells or something like that, or wizard rogue, a fast rogue that casts spells, shit like that.
Yeah, I'm just skeptic for the balancing of that. I feel like that is going to be, that's the Wild West at that point.
It would be crazy. I mean, it's pretty imbalanced in regular Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah.
Like if you play like a sorcerer warlock, it could be really fucking gross. Or a bard sork or something like that. Or a paladin warlock, pallylock. Oof.
In D&D, a ranger is just objectively bad. Like there's no good ranger spec. So
imagine a barbarian ranger. That'd be pretty fucking fun.
Pretty sick. Yeah, like a beastman survivor person. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I'm down for it. I just have a hard time seeing it. Is my thing.
I think that's something that will come way later, though, right? Like, wouldn't that come probably after release in some?
Yeah, way later.
Yeah, way later. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think we're gonna see Bard next playtest? What is that gonna be like? End of March, early April?
How do you implement Bard though? Like, is he like a buff machine? He's like a quick,
sounds
like a mix between like rogue and cleric?
I think it's gonna be a mix of ranger, cleric, rogue. That's what I think.
Yeah.
They're gonna use rapiers. They're gonna have spells. They're gonna be quick. They're gonna be able to use bows.
Probably have like haste and visibility, like a heal.
They'll have different spells.
Play a little mini guitar, dude.
Yeah, they definitely need to have instruments. I'm sure they will.
Listen, it's called a lute. It's not a mini guitar, okay?
An acoustic guitar.
It's called a lute. I'm sorry. It's called a harpsichord.
I would love to see. This is impossible, and there's no way it would ever happen. But imagine a singing bard with VoIP on, and if you sing, while VoIP is activated, you get some sort of buff, and it's just like a bunch of awful singers.
Like match pitch.
I'm going to kill you with my rapier. Die, noob, die. Stab, stab, stab. Just like stupid shit like that. And you get like a 5% buff.
Dude, I'm here for Guitar Hero, like Guitar Hero Barb. Just
that would be so fucking funny, dude. Oh, that would be so fucking hilarious.
I would just pull up in the middle, like I'd third party a whole fight and just start jamming out, dude.
Dude, you know, there's gonna be some great videos though of like if you can play music in the dungeon of just some guy like following people around, like random people. He's just gonna show up, play the the little lute and like follow them around, like play music while they go to battle other people.
It's gonna be fucking
so
awesome.
It's like the Mad Max thing.
Exactly.
Playing on the car, you know, hyping everyone up.
Just take a bard hostage and just like you're our musician now. Follow us around.
That'd be fucking awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see Bard. Servers are down currently. Baked goods. Yes, they're implementing another little patch. Yep. Should come up, in the next 30, 45 minutes probably? 30 minutes or so?
Hey, we have a great question in chat. Croak says, Jay, you are so handsome these days. Wow.
Damn.
Thank you, man. I'm unshaved.
Wow, hey.
I'm a little scrubby.
These days, he's kind of a backhanded compliment, a little bit. You know what I mean? Just like, just it used to be bad.
Jay, are you feeling the marathon streams all these days later? The 18-hour days?
A little bit. My legs are kind of killing me.
Your legs are killing you? You better fucking work out those blood clots, boy. You better hop around, do some jumping jacks.
Stretch. Yeah. Do a little stretch. It's probably, if anything, it's probably like sciatica from like your spine, if anything, I would think.
Blood flow issue. Sciatica. Yeah. It's a very, very painful thing that affects like your lower back. It's a nerve thing. It's like a pinched nerve kind of thing.
Down your legs.
I had a really bad bout of sciatica and foot drop where I have a 2 compressed discs on my spine, and I was holding my back really weirdly because of the pain, and I developed sciatica, and then I felt this like electrical. It felt like a hot electrical wire in your leg, and then I couldn't move my foot. Oh, it was like minor.
Like posture check right now.
It was like being minorly paralyzed and just like one foot. Scared the shit out of me. But balance exercises and did some yoga poses, kept me from having to get surgery, and now I have no pain and everything works.
Yoga.
Yep.
Yoga.
Yeah.
All right, so stretching with Soma after the podcast. Got it.
Yeah.
Cat cow
Hot
pose.
yoga.
Cat cow pose, man. Save
That's
my
all you
back. I do some other ones too, but I slept on yoga for a long time. I didn't realize how fucking good it was. But then you see like women in China and India that are 1,000 years old that are still fucking sprightly and running around. They fucking do yoga all the time and shit, man. You can learn a lot from them. Let's see here. What else we got? Sorry to hear that, psychology. You got foot problems. That sucks.
Yeah, dude. No, I feel you in the sciatica. I messed my back up playing football when I was younger, so I get it bad sometimes.
Yeah. Go get some sun. I'm training to do a 3-week hike, the John Muir Trail, with my buddy. It's like a 200-something mile hike, 212 miles or something like that.
That sounds sick.
So that'll be
I haven't
fun.
even walked that far in my whole life.
Oh yeah, dude, hiking is super fun. Just bring
I'm
a
sure you have.
50 pound bag and a sleeping pad, bear canister for some food, and walk for 3 weeks. Look at nature and shit. Literally touching grass. Yeah. Anyway, though, this isn't a hiking podcast. Any other questions that we can cover, folks?
We have different definitions of fun, I guess.
Well, I want to balance being a fucking hunched over nerd in this hot, sweaty office where I play Dark and Darker
I'm
for
hunched
12
over
hours
right
a day.
now.
Well, no, I think
I got to balance it out.
I'm younger and I'm even having like these thoughts. Like I think when you're like a kid, you know, it is what it is. I hit 24, like I'm almost 25 now, and I'm like, dang, like I kind of feel like shit. Like I gotta go outside and get some sun. Like I think you just, you know, you start getting older and you're just like, I gotta start taking care of myself. And it's kind of fun to like. It's fun to go exercise. There's a reason meatheads are so happy. It's just because it's a good time to
Everything
crush weight.
works. I mean, I'm going to be 37 this year, and I feel it. That's why I want to go do a 200-mile hike. That's why I want to work out more. Is you feel it as you age, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yes, sir.
I'm like,
You
yeah, I
look
know.
like you're 22, Soma.
I look like I'm
agree.
22?
Not a day past 14.
What can I say?
Weirdly enough, I was 14 years old and I had a kid on my team with a mustache in football as a kid. I was like full, like I'm talking full, like not Steve Irwin. Who was the guy? Had the fucking badass mustache. It was Magnum PI. God, what's his name?
Tom Selleck?
Full on Tom Selleck stash. We were like 14. I was like, God damn. Ugh.
That is quite the caterpillar on that man's lip, for sure.
Yeah.
This took me 26 years to grow.
Yeah.
You have a good pattern, dude. It's a pretty good
I like
pattern.
it.
That's a tickler if you get what I'm saying.
You look kind of like
man.
the comic relief Three Musketeer. You like that one. Like you'd have some good
That
jokes.
can't be a good one.
What's his name? What's that guy's name?
I don't even know.
D'Artagnan
But
or something like that?
You look like if Charlie Day became a Three Musketeer kind of.
Can't tell you what Charlie Day looks like.
What?
Always Sunny?
It's Always Sunny.
Always Sunny in
Nope.
Philadelphia? Oh, dude, it's a great show.
Never seen it.
It's a good show. You should check it out.
I tell you guys,
Mhm.
I made that short the other day, and someone commented they called me the white Pedro Pascal, and I was like, well, I mean, if you say so. Like, oh, okay.
What a compliment.
You do look like the palest of us. What can I say?
You know,
Ba-doom.
twist my arm.
Vil says, what's your most expensive hobby that you couldn't live without?
Vaping.
PC
Vaping?
gaming, like,
How much vape juice are you buying, bro?
Yeah.
do you do the whole
100
coil
mil-
setup, or do you do like
I'm
the
doing disposable vapes right now.
okay.
I'm supposed to be quitting, but I was going through like 100 and 120 mils of vape juice in 2 days.
Jesus.
Terrible.
That's tough.
What the dog?
But dude,
damn.
you should see him on the leaderboards. You should see he's crushing it. This man's
You're
allowed to
cranking
vape.
it.
This man has pickpocketed over 1,000 gold. He's allowed to vape,
10,000.
all right?
10,000. Get it right, bro.
If there was a
Yeah.
leaderboard, I'd be rank 1 right now. No question.
Get this guy a puff bar, okay? All right.
Speaking of puff, my expensive hobby was weed. I was smoking a quarter a day at some point. Whenever it's really bad. I smoke joints, and I get up to a gram and a half. Excuse me, a gram and a half per joint, and I smoke like 7+ of those a day, and I just spend tons of fucking money, and I smoke them like cigarettes. Like I have a work meeting, might as well get stoned first. Oh, I gotta take a shit, might as well fucking smoke a joint. I gotta go to the fucking mailbox and get the mail. I must get high to do that. Just like every fucking activity needed weed attached. So my tolerance goes up really, really, really fast. And I just fucking chief all day. I smoke big conies. And as soon as I wake up and before I go to bed, conies, big coners, dude.
Big coners.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Unlike you degenerate drug users, I don't smoke marijuana or vape. Mine actually was food for the longest time. I was kind of a gourmand, but Soma made me go on this commie vegan diet, and I've kind of been spending less money.
Just for this month. Okay, for context, we have a friend, we've talked about this before. We have a friend who is 37 who has gout and just had a stroke. So we're trying to help him get healthier. So we're doing a vegan challenge this month just to see if it'll help him. And this guy is shitting like twice a week, right? So 10 days into this veganism thing, he's shitting almost every day now. He's lost 10 pounds in 10 days. I mean, I'm just trying to help my friend. You know, we just gotta...
Can I ask a question? Did he ever take a fiber supplement in his life?
Dude, I don't know. I think he eats oysters and booze and fucking meat, and that's it. I don't know, man. But I don't know. I'm just worried about him. So I figured
we love Eric.
If we could get enough boys to pile on the February vegan challenge, maybe he would do it. And it's been helping him.
Like there's like sober October. We gotta have like, I don't know, something veganish with February. Somebody in chat, just brainstorm that. Get back to us. Get back to us on that.
All right. Any final questions before we end the podcast?
Fiber February. There you go.
Apparently, Metamucil will give you the cleanest shits in your life. So, little information there.
Jesus.
Hey.
I don't think there's any other.
They're asking about servers. Servers should be back up in about an hour-ish, right?
Less than that. Yeah. Probably 30 minutes.
Probably less,
yeah, probably like 30, 45 to an hour.
Yep.
Fiber February. Bam. There we go.
I like it. Fiber Feb.
There you go.
All right, folks.
Bam.
I think that should do it for this episode, right? We're talking about fucking fiber and hiking and weed and vape juice at this point.
Anything but dark and darker.
Everything but
right there.
dad. Yeah. Here's one final question. Is it Darkov, D&D, D&D, or dad? Or none? None of the above. What do you guys think?
I'm going with dad.
I'm with you on dad, dude.
Probably dad.
I like dad.
Darkov's too close to Tarkov. I would say that, but
I think it works out as dad because dad leaves a lot and then comes back for short bursts of time just to disappoint you by leaving again. It's got to be dad. It's got to be
he's
dad.
gonna go get some cigarettes here for a few weeks.
Never made that connection.
Have they said anything about plans for the next playtest? I know it's like we're in the middle of one, but
probably end of March, early April, right, Jay?
Is that probably like a month and a half, 2 months?
Probably.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, we still have this one. We still have this one for a few more days, so let's enjoy it.
Yeah, let's promote ourselves and get out of here.
All right, go for it, Donnie.
Yeah, I'm DuhDonnie. I never stream, but I make YouTube stuff. In fact, I made a YouTube short today. Go check it out. I might link it here in a second.
It's a funny one too.
My YouTube short in your chats.
I don't care.
Cool. It's hilarious, dude. Like, subscribe. Tell me how handsome I am, please.
Okay.
My self-esteem needs it. But yeah, I make YouTube content. I hardly ever stream, and yeah.
Beautiful. I'm Soma. I don't make YouTube content, except I put this podcast up on my channel. at underscore Soma, but I stream at twitch.tv/Soma. And I'm not actually a full-time streamer. I just do it as a hobby. I work in the streaming and gaming industry. I've been in the industry for 11 years now. I worked at Twitch for a long time, and I worked at Stream Elements and startups and the streaming and gaming tech space. So I just stream for fun. Mr. JayGriffYuh.
I'm JayGriffYuh. I stream and I make YouTube, so got you guys both beat, huh?
Nice.
God damn you.
Also, weren't you talking about an OnlyFans? No, nothing. Never mind.
It's a Live
That's
Jasmine.
saving
Live
that
Yeah,
Jasmine.
different podcast. Sorry.
LiveJasmine.com/JFuckYuh.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Yeah.
You guys are beautiful. Thanks for watching this lovely episode of The Darkest Hour. We will see you next week at 9 p.m. PT for episode 5.
Nice.
Enjoy the rest of the playtest. We still have a couple of days left, so have fun. And I hope I kill you as my barbarian, my OP barbarian in the dungeon. Bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Peace.
Oh.